Hi guys, it's Miss Lola. I thought that maybe today I can send you a video of a story time. Now, normally in our class we do something kind of silly where this is how I get my friends' attention. Are you ready? Now that I've made a fool of myself, it's time to read our story. Okay, well, this week we're talking about how animals move. So I thought we would read Giraffes Can't Dance since we all really like this story. Here it is, Giraffes Can't Dance. The author's name is Giles Andre. What does the author do? Does he pick his nose? Yuck, germs, don't do that. Does he eat his hair? Don't eat your hair. No, the author writes the words. Ready? The author writes the words. The author writes the words. Hi-ho, the dairy-o. The author writes the schmerds? Words. And the illustrator's name is Guy Parker Reese. What does the illustrator do? That's right. The illustrator draws the pictures. So this beautiful picture of Gerald the giraffe, the author drew that. The illustrator drew that. Sorry, guys. The illustrator draws the pictures, draws the pictures, draws the pictures. All right, let's read the story. I know the words might be backwards. We'll see. I don't know, but just look at the beautiful pictures. Gerald was a tall giraffe whose neck was long and slim, but his knees were awfully bandy and his legs were rather thin. He was very good at standing still and munching shoots off trees. But when he tried to run around, he buckled at the knees. Badoink! Fell down. Poor guy. Now, every year in Africa, they hold the jungle dance, where every single animal turns up to skip and prance. And this year, when the day arrived, poor Gerald felt so sad, because when it came to dancing, he was really very bad. Ooh. The warthogs did a waltz, and the rhinos rock and rolled. The lions danced a tango, which was elegant and bold. Well, that's fancy. The chimps all did a cha-cha with a very Latin feel. And 8 baboons then teamed up for a splendid Scottish reel. Gerald swallowed bravely, and he walked towards the floor. But the lions saw him coming, and they soon began to roar. "Hey, look at clumsy Gerald," the animals all laughed. "Giraffes can't dance, you silly fool. Oh, Gerald, don't be daft." That is not a nice thing to say to a friend. Gerald simply froze up. He rooted to the spot. "They're right," he thought. "I'm useless. Oh, I feel like such a clot." Does he look happy or sad? It's kind of sad because his friends aren't being nice. So he crept off from the dance floor and he started walking home. He'd never felt so sad before, so sad and so alone. You should think about that. If someone's being not nice to a friend, how sad it makes them feel and alone. Then he found a little clearing and he looked up at the sky. "The moon can be so beautiful," he whispered with a sigh. Whoop. "Excuse me," coughed a cricket who'd seen Gerald earlier on. "But sometimes when you're different, you just need a different song." I'm trying to do it like this. "Listen to the swaying grass and listen to the trees. To me, the sweetest music is those branches in the breeze. So imagine that lovely moon is playing just for you. Everything makes music if you really want it to. With that, the cricket smiled and picked up his violin. Then Gerald felt his body do the most amazing thing. His hooves had started shuffling, making circles on the ground. His neck was gently swaying and his tail was swishing round. Whoa, go Gerald, go! He threw his arms up sideways and he swung them everywhere. Then he did a backward somersault and leapt up in the air. Whoa, Gerald! And he thought he couldn't dance. That's silly. Just gotta give it a try. Does he look sad anymore? Nope, he's a happy guy now. Gerald felt so wonderful. His mouth was open wide. I'm dancing, yes, I'm dancing, I'm dancing, Gerald cried. Then one by one each animal who'd been there at the dance arrived while Gerald boogied on and watched them quite entranced. They shouted, "It's a miracle, we must be in a dream. Gerald's the best dancer that we've ever seen. How is it you can dance like that? Please, Gerald, tell us how." But Gerald simply twizzled around and finished with a bow. Oh, good job, Gerald. Then he raised his head and looked up at the moon and stars above. "We all can dance," he said, "when we find music that we love." The